My girlfriend was secretly recording and editing our arguments to make me look abusive, so I started speaking to her like a lawyer. I, 26M, have been living with my girlfriend, 27F, for almost a year now. Let's call her Emma. We met in grad school, me and Law, her in psych. She was sharp, charming, a little intense in arguments, but always with a kind of therapized polish. You know the type, every disagreement turns into a clinical diagnosis of your behavior. At first, I admired how self-aware she seemed. But after we moved in together, arguments started feeling staged. Like they weren't just for me. At first, I couldn't place it. I just noticed that whenever we had a disagreement, big or small, Emma would suddenly start repeating my words back to me mid-argument, almost verbatim, like she was logging them. Then she'd go off on these oddly polished rants, using phrases like emotional deflection or classic minimization tactics. At one point I joked, "Are you recording me or something?" She laughed, I laughed, but something didn't sit right. Fast forward a few months. Emma went out to dinner with her friends and I wanted to check out the shopping list, but my laptop was dead, so I used her laptop. We have a synced list, but something caught my eye. A folder titled Proof. Curiosity got the better of me. Inside were audio files, all labeled by date and topic. Gaslighting Feb 12, stonewalling March 3, manipulative tone shift April 9. Each one was a cut-up version of arguments we'd had, edited. In one of them I recognized my voice immediately. "I just want to be heard." That's something I said once in the middle of a fight where she was yelling and wouldn't let me get a word in. But in the clip, that part was kept. Everything else was gone. Her yelling, deleted, my calm explanation, cropped. She made me sound cold, robotic, calculating. There were also transcripts. She'd written out snippets, removed context, and added psych commentary underneath. Things like, "His tone here is dismissive, potential narcissistic injury response." And the worst part, she was sharing them. There was a group chat on WhatsApp labeled Proof Vault where she'd uploaded the files for her closest friends. They'd comment things like, "He's so toxic, and this is textbook manipulation, get out." I wanted to rage. I wanted to confront her and blow it all up, but something stopped me. Instead, I backed out, emailed myself copies of the recordings, and started doing something different. I changed how I spoke, not obviously, just precisely. The next time we had an argument, I noticed her phone propped up, clearly recording, and I made a mental switch. No emotion, no vague phrasing. I started speaking like I was in court. Instead of saying, "You're overreacting," I said, "I acknowledge your emotional response, but I believe the proportionality of it doesn't match the situation, and I'd like to clarify my original intent." Instead of "I never said that," I said, "If there is an audio recording or documented instance of me making that statement, I'd be willing to review it. Until then, I maintain that the claim is inaccurate." She started getting frustrated fast.